Hey there, crazy kids! I am the Good Old Gamer, and we're back to playing more MesaCraft. Which, for those of you who are wondering, it's just Minecraft 1.7.2 with a fancy name. Um, and I am still in need of food. This is not a good deal. Not at all. Still need me foods. Hello, Endermans. I'm not going to get near you, Endermans, because you will kill me. The sun is coming up. So I know my idea was to make a base in this video. However, first I need both supplies and food. Fishing did not turn out as well as I had hoped. Instead of 10 ink sacks, I would have much rather had 10 fish. But what are you gonna do? So we'll let the sun come up, deal with the bad guys. And I guess I'm going to have to resort to finding some pigs for now. Or cows. For food. Because fishing takes a bit long, and while I kind of get a kick out of fishing, especially now with the random loot and all that's included, it doesn't make for great video footage all the time. Every once in a while it's fine, but not all the time. So, we should definitely see if we can find some pigs or cows, I guess. That's what I end up going with anyway, honestly, in this game whenever I'm playing and I'm out exploring and stuff. I usually end up just going with pigs and cows because they're quick and easy, and why not? I always intend to build farms or go fishing or whatever, but I never really get around to it. I would love a watermelon farm because that's probably the best, quickest way for food once you get it set up, because you get a lot of watermelon slices per watermelon that you harvest. So it's really easy to get a lot of watermelon really quickly. But in vanilla Minecraft, since there, as far as I'm aware, there is no watermelons on the surface, you have to go find them in a abandoned mine shaft or in treasure in dungeons and such. It may potentially be a while, if ever, before we find watermelons on this world. And that should change in the next update, honestly. Damn creepers and their craters. Making the world look ugly. Explosion by explosion. I should have included cheats and turned off the enemy mob damage to blocks, because it still hurt me, but it wouldn't make the world look ugly. But whatever. I guess it's vanilla craft. Vanilla Minecraft. You. I need your foods. Chickens will do nicely for food as well as pigs and cows. Yeah, I'm not really sure what I'm going to be doing here. I would like to get at least a basic home built, so that way I can go caving and get some better resources like iron. But food is kind of a priority. So another good food source would be chickens. If you can get chickens trapped to make eggs for you, and then you can toss eggs around to get more chickens, and then kill the chickens for food. It's not as quick as melons, but it is another food source. And what is this? Blue orchid. Ooh. So I'm guessing with all of these new flowers that they basically provide other ways to dye wool or I guess clay can be dyed now too. Although if we find a mesa, that's almost a moot point. But and it'd be really great if we could find a mesa. I mean, I did name this MesaCraft after all. Lots of good caves, it looks like. But I'm not really ready to go down in the caves because I don't even have a stable food supply just yet. I could make a wheat farm, I guess, with all of this tall grass. It'd probably be pretty easy to get a wheat farm going. But that said, wheat farms are also, I don't know, they're probably one of the most annoying food sources in that, I don't know, you could get a wheat farm set up pretty quick, but you have to replant after every time, and I don't know. It's another reason I like the watermelon farm as a food source, is because once you plant it originally, as long as you don't mess with the watermelon stems, they will constantly reform the watermelons on their own, and you don't have to worry about it, which is pretty sweet. I guess another thing I could do is use a bed. However, I kind of need a base before that becomes a super big priority. I have 8 chickens, which I guess would be enough for now to satisfy my need for foods. I'm going to try and make my way back to our humble little hole in the ground. Apparently there are things directly underground here. Lucky for me they're underground and not trying to fight me. Hopefully I make it to our humble little hole in the wall before I starve to death. Ooh, there's lava. That'll be a good source of obsidian. I do have enough iron to make a bucket, but I'd rather use it to make a pick or armor or a sword. Obviously I need more iron to make armor, but it would be a start. And I'm going to kill myself if I'm not careful. I would move faster, but I am at the point in my hunger where I can no longer run. Which means I may not get to my humble abode before I starve to death. So I was watching this video earlier today, another Minecrafter, and he was talking about different types of Minecrafters, different types of builders more specifically. Some build for aesthetic purposes and some build for function. And of course there are some that try and incorporate both. And he said he's more for function over just looks of his bases or whatever. I am definitely function over form. And I am also starving to death. Any of you who have kept up with my videos know that I make bases that are small and functional and work as bases. And I may die here, but whatever. My spawn is just right across the way, so if I do, I do. And I died! Damn it! First death of the series, and it was too starving because I was trying to make my way home to cook up the chicken to eat and regain my hunger and health. But now I don't have to worry about either of those for the moment because I died and respawned with full health and full hunger. Yay! But I will go ahead and cook those chickens anyway because I need to get my stuff. And I'll be ready for next time. I wonder if it's only on hard difficulty that you can die from starving. Because I'm pretty sure it didn't used to be that way. It'd take you down to half a heart, and then that would be it, and then something else would be the thing to kill you. But perhaps that's changed? I don't know. Anyways, back home we go. Do 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 do. And maybe after we get these chickens cooked, we'll be able to focus on gathering supplies. Although the sun is going down now, of course it is. Now, I'm gonna make a home probably here in the desert somewhere. Not for sure where yet. Gotta decide what I'm gonna make my home out of. I'm thinking I'll make the main portion out of wood and then maybe be a cobblestone basement. Anyways, it's getting dark out, so since we're waiting on food to cook and stuff anyways, I'll put that down and we will use this time to go mine some more. Okay. So anyways, as I was saying before I so rudely died, I am a Minecraft builder that builds for function. Generally, when I get a base made, it doesn't look too terrible, because to some degree I also care about looks as well, to some degree, depending on the bases I made. But generally I don't make big bases. I make small homes, and if I spend any amount of time around them, I will eventually add on to them or add various other outcroppings, various other buildings around the area of my home base. But most of the time I have small little humble homes. Basically just a place to keep my stuff. I didn't actually intend on making this mine, by the way, but it's something to do while I'm waiting for the sun to come up. And I also need the cobblestone, so yeah, whatever. Generally, they're small homes. I don't make big, grand bases or statues or anything like that. I don't usually build things that don't have some sort of function. Like, if I build a building, it's because it's a building and it will contain things, whether it be a farm or base things like chests or whatever. Or I make bridges which allows me to cross rivers or lakes or whatever without having to rely on a boat or swimming across every time. But no matter what I build, there's always function for it. There's always a purpose behind it. I don't just build statues to sit there and do nothing. Even when I built in one of my series a well, which is basically a design, it served no purpose. I didn't need the well for water or anything like that. I made the well as a sort of secret entrance into what became the portal room underneath it. So even that silly design of a well, a water well, served a purpose behind it. It wasn't just to sit there and look like, oh, a nice water well. So, yeah. Where did my workbench go? Did I not pick it up when I died? Ah! Run! Run! I should eat something. I will try not to die twice in the same video. I will die multiple times in this series, don't get me wrong, I will die quite a few times. But I'll try not to die twice in a single video if I can avoid it. Sometimes that can't be avoided. But I've already died once, and I'd rather not just up and die again. I guess I must have lost my workbench when I died, which is kind of lame. I think I might have also lost a flower or something. I should make a chest to store my extra stuff. Okay, this knockback that the bows have is ridiculous. It really is. I don't know if blocking stops that knockback from happening, but that's pretty awful. I don't know how you defend against that. Do you need armor with projectile protection to stop that from happening, or... Yep, must have lost my workbench. Oh well, I'll have to make another one then. Look at that, full of arrows right in my head. That's lovely. I should make a chest to store my stuff, but on the other hand, I don't want to store it all in here because I'm going to be ultimately making another base. But I will go and make another pick. Another reason I want to go in a cave is because I can get materials, specifically iron, and I won't have to rely on cobblestone anymore. And is it just me, but on hard difficulty you run out of food quicker than normal? I might have to switch to normal difficulty just for the sake of convenience for videos and stuff, because I don't know, it's getting kind of annoying to constantly be running out of food, and I'm not sure if that's so much of a thing on normal difficulty. But for now, I'll keep it on hard, just for the funsies. I'm not concerned about dying or whatever so much, because let's face it, I die a lot. I'm surprised my last hardcore Minecraft series lasted as long as it did. And I'm not really concerned with dying all that much. I've never been a Minecrafter who has gone through their whole series without dying a lot. Um, the only reason I don't die a lot in hardcore series is because I can only die once and then the world gets deleted. It is kind of funny how in a hardcore Minecraft series, how much more defensive I get. Like, I know in here on this series, I have this humble little hole in the ground for when it gets night out, like that out there. But I'm also not afraid to just take the barrier out and run out there in the middle of the dark and fight skeletons and stuff. Even without armor and with a simple stone sword and all that. But there is no way I would do that in hardcore mode. Because I pretty much assume I'm going to die in any dangerous situation in Minecraft, so I don't go into more dangerous situations than I have to in hardcore mode. I guess I shouldn't make a shovel, but whatever. Coal. I know by dying I also lost whatever levels of experience I had. But that's okay. It's going to be a while before we get an enchanting table anyway. There should, speaking of the enchanting table, I came up with this the other day. There should be an enchantment that you can get for like a helmet or something that allows you to be able to see the enchantments on the enchantment table. It could be like enchantment affinity or something where you get to see the enchantments on the enchantment table. Because we all know that right now you can't. But that should be a thing that you can get on your helmet or whatever. And and then that way, as long as you're wearing that helmet, you can have the ability to see what enchantments you're making. I think that would be a fun little thing. Honestly, in my opinion, you should just be able to know what enchantments you're picking anyway. The stupid randomness of it is kind of annoying, but that would be one way of rewarding characters for their enchantments and stuff, is to be able to, at some point, pick that enchantment or get that enchantment or whatever, and then you can, from then on, be able to see your enchantments that you're using as long as you're wearing that item. You know, it would have to be a piece of armor because that would be how you wear it. You know, because you couldn't. I don't know if it would work any other way, but a helmet would make the most sense. That's what I think it should be. Um, it is the next day, so it's probably been long enough for a Minecraft video. Wow, that's a big hole in the ground. I think what I'll do is end the video here, and then in the next video, since it's a new Minecraft day, we did get a little bit of stone, so I think I'll go ahead and get some wood in the next video. Speaking of which, I should just make an axe. We'll get some wood in the next video for our building. Hopefully we get enough during the day. I'm not sure. Right. And I'm really thinking that hunger goes down because of hard mode, but maybe it is because we've been mining and stuff too. I don't know, whatever. Anyways, next video we will chop down some trees, hopefully get enough wood to make a base in the next day, maybe. Sorry this is a slow process, but we're just getting started, so yeah, we'll continue on from here. Thanks for watching, boys and girls. I am the Good Old Gamer. This has been more MesaCraft, otherwise known as Minecraft 1.7.2. Bye-bye for now.